Hey KAO team and family, it's Mr. Thompson. Welcome to another remote learning lesson. Today we're going to be evaluating the effectiveness of an argument by determining whether its claims are supported by relevant and sufficient evidence. For today's lesson, you need access to Google Classroom and a computer, smartphone, or tablet to complete the lesson. Key points for today. Today we'll work on a lesson about evaluating an argument in a text. Authors try to convince readers to agree with their stance by giving specific reasons or claims about why they believe their argument is correct or true. To show why each claim is valid, authors explain each claim in more detail by providing evidence or proof, which includes reasons, facts, and examples. It is up to the readers to evaluate the argument. Evaluating arguments in the text you read will help you to judge the merits of the author's stance, as well as develop your own opinions about a topic. So this school year, we've worked really hard to write claims, specifically in our 5-paragraph essays. Today, we're going to be working on evaluating other authors' claims in their writing. Essential vocab for today, we've got argument and evaluate. An argument is an opinion that the author wants the reader to agree with. Evaluate means to judge whether or not the claims and evidence have a sound basis and logic and work together to create a strong argument. So, brings us to our model for today. I'm going to read the article out loud. I want you to read along in your head. As we read, I want you to think about, what is the author trying to prove here? What are they trying to argue? That's going to be the claim. Here we go. Dedicating research money to the development of affordable solar-powered cars would be a wise investment. First, solar cars would help end our dependence on fossil fuels like oil and coal, which contribute to the pollution of our atmosphere. In addition, solar power is a renewable resource. Unlike fossil fuels, it will never run out. Solar cars would also help the consumer save money. Panels attached to cars can save sunlight and turn it into electricity. So no one would ever have to buy another tank of gas. Finally, solar-powered cars would also come in all the same colors as gas-powered cars. Now, I know that this author is trying to argue that people should invest in solar-powered cars. And I know that they also talk about how people would save money, and they talk about how it would be better for the environment, okay? So I'm going to take all my ideas and put them, first I'm going to annotate. So after I've annotated the red, this is my claim, dedicating research money to the development of affordable solar-powered cars would be a wise investment. All the other colors are the evidence that are backing up this claim. And I put them in this graphic organizer right here. So we've got a claim and then 3 pieces of evidence that back up the claim. The claim is research money should be used to develop affordable solar-powered cars. The first piece of evidence is solar-powered cars would reduce pollution from fossil fuels. Second piece of evidence, solar power is a renewable resource that will never run out. And third piece of evidence, solar-powered cars generate electricity so they don't need gas. Let's take a look at another article, okay? A generational challenge to repower America, all right? This is an article written by Al Gore. Again, we're going to read it in 2 parts. As I read this first part, I want you to think about, what is Al Gore trying to argue here? What is the claim? And then what pieces of evidence is he using to back that claim up? So here we go. What if we could use fuels that are not expensive, don't cause pollution, and are abundantly available right here at home? We have such fuels. Scientists have confirmed that enough solar power energy falls on the surface of the Earth every 40 minutes to meet 100% of the entire world's energy needs for an entire year. Capping just a small portion of this solar energy could provide all the electricity America uses. And enough wind power blows through the Midwest corridor every day to also meet 100% of US electricity demand. Geothermal energy, similarly, is capable of providing enormous supplies of electricity for America. So, after I've read the article a couple times, I think to myself, what is he trying to prove here? And what evidence is he using to back up his argument? okay? So, the claim he writes at the beginning of the article. What if we could use fuels that are not expensive, don't cause pollution, and are abundantly available right here at home, okay? We should use fuels that are cheaper, cleaner, and more easily accessible than foreign oil. This is the major argument. Now, two pieces of evidence I pulled to back up this argument. Solar energy and wind power can meet the world's energy needs, and geothermal energy is capable of providing significant amounts of energy, okay? So, this is the claim. I'm going to read the claim again. We should use fuels that are cheaper, cleaner, and more easily accessible than foreign oil, okay? So I want you to think about the claim, and we're going to finish reading this article together. What I want you to think to yourself, in the second half of the article, does he do a good job at backing up this claim or proving this claim? Let's see. All right. The quickest, cheapest, and best way to start using all this renewable energy is in the production of electricity. In fact, we can start right now using solar power, wind power, and geothermal power to make electricity for our homes and businesses. But to make this exciting potential a reality and truly solve our nation's problems, we need a new start. That's why I'm proposing today a strategic initiative designed to free us from the crises that are holding us down and to regain control of our own destiny. It's not the only thing we need to do, but this strategic challenge is the linchpin of a bold new strategy needed to repower America. And that brings us to our CFU today, okay? How well does the author support his claim that the best way to begin using solar, wind, and geothermal power is to make electricity? Okay? So, what I want you guys to do is go back and look at the article, okay? Specifically look at the second part of the article and look at my annotation here. Okay? What I annotated was the evidence that he's using to back up his idea that electricity is the best use of wind, solar, and geothermal power, okay? So what I want you to do is answer the CFU. Pause your computer for right now. When you come back, I'm going to review the right answer. All right, welcome back. So, CFU today, it's a tricky one. Again, how well does the author support his claim that the best way to begin using solar, wind, and geothermal power is to make electricity? Correct answer here is C. He supports it poorly because he does not say why this is the best, okay? As you can see, all he says is, in fact, we can start right now using solar power, wind power, and geothermal power to make electricity for our homes and businesses. These will free us from the crises that are holding us down and regain control of our own destiny. He says that we should do this, but he offers no reasons why. He doesn't explain why this is the best method. As a result of that, his argument or his claim is not very strong. So the correct answer is going to be C. Okay? In closing, okay? Authors try to convince readers to agree with their stance by giving specific reasons or claims about why they believe the argument is correct or true. To show why each claim is valid, authors explain each claim in more detail by providing evidence or proof, which includes reasons, facts, and examples. It is up to the reader to evaluate the argument. Evaluating arguments in the text you will read will help you to judge the merits of the author's stance, as well as develop your own opinions about a topic. For guided practice today, what I want you guys to do is work through the next 3 questions in your document and submit when complete, okay? The first 2 questions are SBAC aligned multiple choice questions, okay? What I want you to do with those is highlight the correct answer. The third question is short answer. Please respond in at least 5 sentences and use 1 piece of evidence in your writing. That's it for today's lesson. Thank you so much, and let's have a really, really great day of learning, and I'll see you guys later on this week.